Hello, beautiful people. I want to talk about something that I'm actively learning in my 20s, which is how easy it is to fall into comparison. It is so hard not to look around and feel like you're falling behind just because your friends or people that you were in high school with are doing something big. People are having kids, people are getting married, everybody's got something going on, and it's hard not to look at that and be like, well, why am I not there? What did I do wrong? Why are they so ahead of me? The other day I was talking to my friend and she was very upset because she's graduating a year later than the date she was planning to graduate. She was saying how behind she felt and that she felt so disappointed in herself, all this stuff, but basically it came down to looking at the fact that people who went to college directly after graduating high school were all supposed to graduate by the end of this school year, and that was no longer going to happen for her. She was comparing her path to the people that are graduating when they were supposed to, but it's like, who said that that's the way it's supposed to play out, you know? Like, in our 20s we have such high expectations of ourselves because we think that we should be doing something and we think that things are supposed to be a certain way. But I was telling her, some people didn't even go to college, some people dropped out, some people took a gap year, some people switched majors. Like, there's so much that changes that we don't expect, which ends up affecting the route that we take in life. I wish somebody would have told me that, because I went from having my entire life planned out to not knowing what I'm doing at all. And feeling that, and then looking around and seeing everybody have kids and get married and graduate and have their job profession already is like, what? I have people that I went to high school with that are moved in with their fiance, friends who have kids, friends who didn't ever go to college. Having that conversation with my friend about being upset that she had to change her graduation date was really eye-opening for me too, because I realized I'm not the only one who has these really high expectations of myself. Everybody's really just trying their best. Nobody really knows what they're doing. You don't need to compare yourself to that classmate, to that person, to your best friend. Like, don't fall into the cycle of comparing and feeling like you should be doing whatever everybody else is doing, because I think that's where a lot of people get kind of down on themselves and feel like it lowers their self-worth and like they're not good enough. Like, everybody is where they're supposed to be. The place that you are at is where you're meant to be. If you don't like where you're at right now, I don't disagree that you could want better for yourself and change, but I feel like it's important to remind yourself to enjoy where you are. You will never get this time back. It's so hard to enjoy where you are when you're just wishing that you could be at a certain point in your life. So if you're in your 20s and you are falling into comparison, let this be your reminder that nobody has anything figured out, even if it looks like they do. Literally, social media is a highlight reel. Nobody's gonna post about their struggles, their hardships, and what they're dealing with, things that they wish they could accomplish and they can't. Nobody's gonna post about real. Everyone is on their own journey, doing their own things, figuring out their own life. So it's important that you don't look at somebody else's life and wish that you could be at that point, because if that's meant to be your life, it will be. But remember to enjoy your life now. Thank you for listening to my yap session. I love you.